guys, welcome back and welcome to today's Feminine Flow. For those of you that are new here, my name is Amara and I have a whole library of classes just like this one on my online membership, Soulshala. The link is always in the description below, so please feel free to come over and see what we're up to over there. The membership is just £16 per month for completely unlimited classes just like this one. For those of you who might be new to flowing with me, feminine flows are kind of my thing. It's something that really just encapsulates my style as a teacher. So I am always very excited to be bringing you these more feminine inspired vinyasa flows. So when you are ready, we're going to start in a comfortable seat. So taking your time to arrive here, whatever feels most comfortable within your body, and just allowing the eyes to close down as you arrive. And as you're here, just taking a deep breath in, allowing this to be the deepest breath you've taken all day, filling up the body. And as you exhale, sighing it out through the mouth, let it go. And another deep breath in. And exhale, sighing it out, the shoulders melt down. And just starting to tune into that space in between the hip bones. Maybe imagining you could send the feeling of the breath, your prana, which is your life force energy, into this space where the sacral chakra would be. This sacral chakra space is one that governs all of our emotions, our creativity. It's so innately feminine, so as you're here, can you breathe into this space? As we move through this practice today, we're going to be tuning into all of that feminine creativity, moving fluidly, finding strength when we need it and softness when it's needed. When you're ready, placing both hands onto the heart center and taking a moment to set an intention for our practice. Maybe you have one in mind, please feel free to use that. If not, you're more than welcome to share mine. Our intention for today's practice is to really feel as we move and flow. The sense of feeling and allowing it to guide us is so innately feminine. So really beginning to build and develop this. Deep inhale all together. Exhale, sighing it out through the mouth. Allowing the hands to come back down onto the knees. And as you exhale, rounding the back, curling the head in. Then as you inhale, the hands draw up the thighs, gazing up, puff the chest forwards. Exhale, round the back, curling in. Inhale, beginning to lift the chest. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Now beginning to include the hands with this as we round, we're hugging ourselves in. As you inhale, extend the arms out. Exhale, hug. Inhale, extend, maybe you cactus them. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend, well done. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. One more, exhale, round. Inhale, extend, open up the chest. Start to interlace the hands behind your back, and as you inhale, puffing the chest up, gaze towards the sky. Exhale, rounding forwards, whether you're on your knees or on your hip bones, just allowing the head to come down either to the floor or a block, allowing it to be heavy. Deep inhale and exhale. Then as you inhale, peeling yourself back up, reaching the arms up above the head and making your way to all fours. Taking a moment to arrive here, the shoulders are over the wrists, the hips are over the knees. Well done. Now as you arrive, start to drop the tummy, lift the chest, gazing up. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. As you inhale, drop the tummy, lift the chest. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round, closing down the eyes and just beginning to move from side to side, noticing what feels good here. Allowing your intuition, your feeling to guide you on your mat today. Taking deep inhales, not worrying about what this looks like. And exhale, well done. And then on your next exhale, shifting it back to a child's pose, allowing the forehead to come down. Rocking the forehead from side to side, taking deep inhales. And as you exhale, let it slip through the lips. Well done. Now as you inhale, plant the hands into the mat, grounding forwards. Shoulders come over the wrists. Now as you exhale, drop the belly, tilt the pelvis, shift it back. We're finding these slight variations of cat-cows. As you inhale, you round this time. Exhale, drop the belly, shift it back. Inhale, round, well done. Exhale, drop the belly, shift it back. As you inhale, rounding all the way forwards, dropping down onto the belly this time. Now as you inhale, lift the toes, lift the chest, gazing up. Exhale, shift it back to a child's pose. Well done. Inhale, ripples you forwards, rounding. Exhale, brings you down. Inhale, lifting the chest, finding this king cobra. Doesn't need to be perfect, doesn't need to be your deepest, just feeling into this. One more. Inhale, round. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, this time lowering down onto your belly. Start to lift the right toes, pushing yourself up and rolling onto the left hip. So we've got the right knee bent, left leg extended. Left hand is down. From here, start to push that right knee out towards the side. Well done. As you inhale, push into the left foot, lift it up to a wild thing. Deep inhale here. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to a plank. Well done. Then as you exhale, drop the knees, shift it back to a child's pose. Good job. Inhale, rippling forwards, rounding the back. Exhale, lower down onto the belly. Inhale, lift the toes and chest. King Cobra. Exhale, lower it down. This time as you inhale, bend the left knee, roll over onto the right hip. Left hand pushes that left knee outwards. Then as you inhale, push into the right hand, push into the right foot. Find your wild thing, deep inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, stepping to a plank. Holding here, find your strength. Deep breath in. Exhale, shifting it back to your downward facing dog. As you arrive here, taking a deep inhale. And as you exhale, pulling the shoulders away from the ears and really shifting the hips up towards the sky. You can bend one knee and then the other, just beginning to bring gentle movements in. Anytime we find this downward facing dog, I want you to take it as an opportunity to flow intuitively. If you need a child's pose, if you need a wiggle of the hips, this is your practice. I'm just holding space for you. Taking a deep inhale. Then as you exhale, pushing the chest back towards the thighs. Well done. One more deep breath here. Maybe you activate your Ujjayi pranayama, the breath from the back of the throat. Well done. Now as you inhale, start to lift the right leg up towards the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip, looking over towards those right toes. Well done. Deep inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, tuck it in. Inhale, extend it up. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, extend it up. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping it through. Keep the back knee lifted, rising up, crescent lunge. Well done. Deep inhale here. Then as you exhale, wrap the arms, give yourself a hug. Inhale, splay them out wide. Exhale, hug. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, hug and round forwards. Inhale, we're creating a wave with the body. Exhale, round. Inhale, wave. Now as you inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, start to place the right hand down. Drag the back toes, finding your half moon. Well done. Deep inhale here. And exhale. Deep inhale. Now as you exhale, start to drop the left toes. We're landing in a Skandasana here. Hands can be on the ground or they can be lifted, whatever feels good. And walk it over to the other side. Remember, it can be lifted. The heel can also lift depending on your mobility in the hips. Mine are a little tight today, so just listening in and feeling what feels good here. Deep breaths in. Then as you inhale, pivot it to the front of the mat, plant the palms, stepping back to your downward facing dog. Well done. Taking a deep breath in here. Exhale, pushing the chest back towards the thighs. Good job. And our option for a spinal wave here is you inhale, rounding forwards to a high plank. Drop the hips, lift the chest. Exhale, shift it back. Connecting all of the movements to create your spinal wave, slowing it down, feeling every moment of it. Deep breath in here. And exhale. Good job, guys. Then as you inhale, lifting the left leg up. Bend the knee, open up the hip, pushing it over towards the right side. Exhale, knee to nose, tuck it in. Inhale, extend it up. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, extend it up. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping it through, rising up, crescent lunge. Well done, guys. Now as you're here, inhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Exhale, round forwards, hug. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, round forwards, the opposite arm comes on top. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, circle them round. Inhale, sweep. Start to reach the arms up. Exhale, left hand comes down, lift the right toes. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Deep inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. Then as you exhale, dropping the right foot, sliding it back, finding your Skandasana again. Remember, if the heel needs to lift today, that's okay. And we begin to go from side to side. Well done. One more on each side. Now as you inhale, walking it round to the front of the mat, stepping back to your downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Remember, you have options to really feel into your practice. Maybe you take a spinal wave, maybe you bend the knees, maybe a child's pose or something else feels better. Deep inhale. And exhale, well done. Good job, guys. Now as you inhale, start to lift the right leg up towards the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip. From here, start to flip it over into a wild thing. The right toes come behind, lifting the right arm up, deep inhale. Then as you exhale, lower the hips down. So you're sitting down here, well done. And from here, we're bringing the foot out towards the side, flexing the left foot, inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forwards. Good job, deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Another deep breath in. Exhale, fold deeply. Inhale, reaching the arms up. To bring the right hand behind, push into the right knee, lifting the arm up, stargazer pose, lift the hips, deep inhale. Then as you exhale, lowering the hips down, left arm lowers, right arm lowers, plant the palms, step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, start to lift the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow, this time shooting it through for a full-in triangle. Can you keep the leg lifted? Exhale, plant the palms, keep that right knee lifted, step it through. Rising up, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, sweep and hug. Well done. Take 2. Closing down the eyes. This time as you exhale, right hand comes down, lift the left leg up. Find your half moon, well done. Now as you're here, you have the option to begin to reach for the left toes, finding your Tripadesana sugarcane pose. If that's in your practice and you want a challenge, begin to see if you can lift into your dancer's pose. If not, find your way up into dancer's pose when you're ready. Deep inhale here. And as you exhale, bringing the knee in towards the chest. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot back, the left hand comes down. Inhale, easy twist, reaching the right arm up. Exhale, pivot onto the outside of the feet, lower the hips. Inhale, reach up and over. Plant the palms, stepping back to your downward facing dog. Option for a spinal wave, option to move through a chaturanga, take your time. Deep inhale. And then as you exhale, sinking it back to a child's pose just for a moment here. As you arrive, taking a deep breath in, fill the body. Exhale, sighing it out through the mouth, let it go. Coming back to this intention we set for our practice. Feeling into the body, feeling into the time we have on our mats. Allowing us to follow our intuition rather than worrying about right and wrong. Allowing this feminine flow to come from this sense of feeling, of presence. Deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. As you inhale, making your way up to your downward facing dog. Exhaling here. Inhale, left leg lifts, bend the knee, open up the hip. Flipping it over into a wild thing. Reaching that left arm up. Exhale, sitting it down. Finding this seated one-legged fold, Janu Shavasana, well done. From here, inhale, reach the arms up. Start to fold over that right leg. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Well done. As you inhale, slowly rising up. Start to place the left hand behind you, push into the left knee, create your stargazer's pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hips down, plant both the palms, make your way up into a downward facing dog. Inhale, that left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow, shooting it through. Find this fallen triangle. Exhale, plant the palms. Step that left foot through. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, hug yourself in. Give yourself some love. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last time. Exhale, left hand down, find your half moon. Take your time, focus your drishti. An option here to reach for the right foot, creating your sugarcane Tripadesana pose. Beginning to make your way into dancer's pose, whether you are coming from Tripadesana or half moon. Deep inhale wherever you are. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest. Inhale here. Exhale, step it back. Right hand comes down. Inhale, left arm lifts. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, extend it up. Plant the palms. Stepping back to your downward facing dog. Option for a spinal wave here. Really feeling every single vertebra readjusting, undulating forwards, rounding the back. And as we exhale, meeting back in our downward facing dog. Deep inhale here. Exhale, placing the knees down, coming to sit onto the hips. And as we arrive here, start to inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, placing the hands onto the base of the spine, and inhale, start to lift the hips up, preparing for our camel pose here. We'll start with a gentle variation, and then I'll offer options to make this more challenging if it would feel good. Starting to roll the shoulders away, pushing the hips forwards. Deep breath in here. Maybe the hands stay onto the hips. Maybe they reach back and behind. Finding your camel pose. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, maybe you reach for the floor and reach the opposite arm up. Well done. Maybe you lift. Maybe you lift one of your toes up, resetting up here. As you lift a toe, you put it into the armpit and reach the opposite arm over. If you're taking this variation, we'll take it on both sides. Gently release the toes down. Swapping sides, continuing with whatever variation is working in your body today. Maybe you're still with the hands on the lower back. That's perfect. Feeling into what feels good. Using that strength of the feminine to trust where she is exactly where she needs to be. As you exhale, release. Coming to sit onto the heels. Closing down the eyes and just placing the hands onto the heart center. Allowing yourself to feel the heart beating underneath the hands. Coming back to that intention, coming back to all of this power you have within the feminine. Your ability to trust your intuition, the way something feels within your body. Knowing that it's such a guide if you allow it to be. So often we unlearn this trust in our body. We're told to dislike or hate our bodies. But in so many ways, they're our greatest tools. When you're ready, wrapping the arms around, giving the body a hug in a closed like child's pose. If there's an inversion that you wish to take, you are more than welcome to take it from here. Just allowing deep inhales and exhales. Then from here, we're taking this into a twisted child's pose. So bring the right arm under, the left arm reaches wide. You may wish to make the legs a little bit wider, coming onto the right cheek. So almost like a thread the needle, but in a child's pose. Taking deep breaths in and out. Inhale, coming back to center, twisting towards the opposite side. And then coming back to center, finding this child's pose. Allowing the hips to wiggle back, and allowing the forehead to become heavy. Finishing our practice here in a similar way to the way we began. Allowing yourself to tune into the breath and the shoulders to melt down. Coming into really feeling the body in this moment. Feeling into all of the things that make you feminine. Whether it be physically within the body or the emotional body. What makes you feel so innately you. What makes you feel so connected to the feminine? So often we look over these things or we find fault with them, but can you find full love for them here? Instead of them being not enough or too much, too big or too small, can you fill them with this love and perfection, knowing that that's what makes you you? The strength of the feminine will forever lie in her ability to flow, her ability to trust and love, even in spaces where it feels hard. When you feel ready, you can begin to rock the forehead and slowly make your way up to sit onto the heels. Keeping the eyes soft and closed. Once you arrive here, reaching the arms up towards the sky, the palms come to touch. Thumbs come to forehead center for kindness in your thoughts. Thumbs come to the lips for kindness in your words. And thumbs come to heart center for kindness in your heart. Bowing forwards, namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me for today's Feminine Flow. If you did enjoy it, please do comment and like and save it below. Also, please come and have a look at Soul Shelter. If you loved this flow, you're going to love all of our flows there. If you're working on any particular inversions, we have lots of classes that help build you up to some of these more peak poses within your practice as well. So I'm sure there is absolutely something you will love there. But otherwise, thank you for practicing with me. I'm sending you so much love. I'm sending you so much joy and just so much happiness that you're here, so much gratitude. I hope you have the most beautiful day. I hope you remember how unbelievably whole you are. And I will see you in our next video, whether it be a vlog, a class. I'll flow with you soon.